It's something that people kind of lose over time and we don't feel comfortable with.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the founder of the New York Forum, Richard.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, it is exactly 5 months since I took the decision to launch the New York Forum. Now it has become a reality because you are here today.
And study a lot more the ways people want to receive, use, discuss it, and so on.
And you're thinking, why would somebody be jamming a big rent increase out of me? They will go elsewhere too, and then we'll end up with everybody in Austin, Texas, or Shanghai, or Beijing, or wherever the jobs are going to be. And I think that
balance their budget, can be friendly to the businesses, can be friendly to people that come there. We have a AAA rating, and we can
also elevate the whole attitude of people.
Great values of New York, and whose leadership, future, a great entrepreneur, business pioneer. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Mayor Bloomberg, along with Arthur Sulzberger, Jr., publisher of the New York Times, who will lead this conversation.
Good morning, Mike, and thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for having me. I read the New York Times every morning to find out what's going on in the world and what I should do, and I just blindly follow every recommendation you make.
What do you see as the government's role in the economic recovery in this point in the economic cycle?
In various market forces and distributive policies, normal other than 19 years. Stock market capitalization in the U.S. adjusted for inflation.
Social problems that exist. And it's not about a company that sets up a corporate social responsibility model that just stacks on top of it and tries to make it look cool, and consumers can tell that it's just a game. It has to be conflict regions. The model itself is designed to bring people together, so it's not like they're attention that you're sacrificing the bottom line in order to do something good. You're actually, the more that they're trading with each other, the more they're getting along, and the more that they're connecting, and the more they're breaking cultural stereotypes of humanity.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our moderator, Good Morning America's news anchor, Juju Chang.
Killing 11 workers. And whether you believe 40,000 gallons of oil is spilling into the Gulf or 100,000 gallons per day, this is clearly a disaster of epic proportions that is still unfolding. The question of dispersants has come up, birds, wildlife, shellfish, seafood industry, all of these issues have come up in the wake of the disaster. And also, obviously, there are political implications, the fallout of which is ongoing. Not to mention the economic.
The future will move away from oil as a transportation fuel.
Thank you for the question. And of course, you're correct about the connectivity today between liquid fuels, petroleum, and electricity. They're not, in fact, connected here in the U.S. With respect to electric cars or other transitions we can really make that matter, I'd comment on two. I think natural gas, which Jim commented on, is an important step toward lessening our dependence on petroleum.
There is have the question and get the microphone, and then stand up, and I will recognize you at the earliest. A very important point, which is that liberty without authority is chaos. So I intend to play the role of the authority, and will from time to time try to move the conversation along, and most importantly, throw it out to you. So please, as your questions come up, get the microphone, stand up, ask your question. Tali, who's the CEO of Planet Finance, which is located in many, many cities in Asia. How many?
80 countries in the world.
So we're in many places. Charles Edward Bowie, who's the senior partner and the head of Asia for Roland Berger Strategy Consultants. S.D. Shibulal, who's the co-founder and COO of Infosys in India. Desmond Shum, who's the CEO of Airport City Development in China. And of course, at the end of the stage, James Wolfenson, who is, well, James Wolfenson. To raise your hand in response to the following question.
There are people who talk about it, the Dragon Awakening, China Century. I don't think that's going to happen. What is going to be is more a world of parity. China has been coming out, buying some of the companies, buying a lot of resources. But if you look at it, it's not really coming out to sort of dominate the foreign market or really entering the foreign market. Really is coming out to buy things to be bring back to be applied in the home market. Whether Geely buying Volvo, what they want to do is actually using their brand and develop their brand in the home market, because the home market is big enough. The thing is, the caveat of this statement is this: the home market is big enough. The home market is, China is, 1.4 billion people. The home market is big enough. As a result, you have companies have tremendous size just working out of China. So ICBC now is the biggest company by market cap, in the world. I think 3 of the top 5 banks by market cap now are Chinese banks. So, and size in this world matters. So that's something I think you have to look at.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Director of the program, New York Forum, Lance Milburn.
We tried to structure the discussions so that we could both help you individually in your organizations and so that we could reach some real solutions.
We're talking about growth, but we're talking about sustainable growth. It's important that this growth takes...
I'm thrilled to welcome up to the stage Carlos Slim. Hello, Carlos.
Aggressive monetary and fiscal policies. That's the only medicine we have. And I think...
What do you think the meeting in Toronto will look like this weekend? Tell us what's on the agenda.
Well, certainly we have what Carlos was mentioning, which is monetary policy, fiscal policies, and the general set of rules that will apply in the financial sector.
There were societies, at least in the 20th century, when hope was abused. In the name of hope, to the millions and millions of the hopeless, two totalitarian movements and ideologies were created.
Many thanks also go to our partners who gave us support when the New York Forum was just an idea. Thank you to the Partnership for New York City, the New York Times, Attias and Associates, the Boston Consulting Group, the China General Chamber of Commerce, the Center on Capitalism and Society, Border and Euronews.